Welcome to our channel today. Music is an important part of the lives of most people, and so are musical instruments. Not only do they help you relax, but oftentimes they are also a means of escape from the worries of the world. In a world where the music industry is thriving, with new music every day, does the question of what is the world's best-selling musical instrument ever cross your mind? If you're a music lover, you must have thought about this countless times. If it still has not crossed your mind, then that needs to change, because we have got the answer for your question right here. Try taking some guesses, or keep on listening to find out the answer. Before we continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is the harmonica. The harmonica is additionally called a French harp in Europe and mouth organ in other different regions of the world. The motivation behind this instrument is to create sounds with various frequency ranges in a handheld gadget. Tremolo, octave, diatonic, chromatic, orchestral, and bass versions are the different kinds of harmonicas that you can find. Since a harmonica is a mouth instrument, the individual playing it uses his lips and tongue to create the ideal sound. Substantial blowing and breathing into the harmonica produce hints of various pitches and frequency when you move the instrument as needs be. By changing the reed lengths or weight on the instrument end, side, or the stiffness near the fixed end of the harmonica, you can play various tunes and keep the music rising and falling where you need. Number 9 is the ukulele. It is cheap to purchase and too enjoyable to play. The ukulele is perhaps the easiest instrument to learn. With only 4 nylon strings, rather than the guitar's 6, you can rapidly get easy chords and play some of your favorite tunes in only a couple of weeks. You will additionally have the option to increase numerous principal abilities that make it simpler on the off chance that you actually decide to move on from the ukulele to play the guitar. It may seem difficult, but learning to play the ukulele is easier than you think. If you aim to learn to play the guitar, for example, the ukulele will help you get used to fingering more easily. The chords are simpler than guitar, but they sound really good, which makes the ukulele a great friend of the novice musician. When you're starting to play the ukulele, you can choose a couple of chords and play a lot of songs. The more you practice with the ukulele, the more you'll want to learn. Luckily, you can find excellent quality ukuleles for around €40, which is considerably cheaper than other quality instruments. Similarly, they project a good sound without becoming loud and are easy to move. It should be considered while choosing a musical instrument to play. Number 8 is bongos. In case you're someone who loves salsa music, the bongos may be the ideal instrument for you. Bongos began in Cuba and consist of 2 conjoined drums. It's an easier alternative than a full drum kit. However, bongos can give you a similar fulfilling percussive experience. From that point, you can proceed onward to different sorts of drums and percussion instruments without any problem. Albeit, living with a drummer who has just begun learning may be troublesome, the instrument is still on our list and rundown of the most popular instruments to play. There is a wide assortment of drums accessible, and you can likewise pick an electric drum set that will give a more calmer and quieter sound while playing and learning. Number 7 is piano. The piano may appear to be a little difficult, and rightfully so. After all, you have to figure out how to coordinate both hands without a moment's delay. However, it is really probably the simplest instrument to learn for adults. Since the notes are completely spread out before you, it's more obvious and easy to understand than numerous other instruments. Also, despite the fact that you can play wrong notes, you can't actually play out of tune the way you can with different instruments. Also, because of its prominence, you will have no lack of valuable learning materials when you pick piano as your instrument. It may sound astounding when one finds out that 21 million Americans play the piano. It is conceivably the most adaptable of all instruments, since it's played in pretty much every genre and can be accompanied by other instruments or played solo. It will take a lot of patience and assurance to play well. However, once you ace it, you may have a good enough possibility at seeking a professional career. On the off chance that you decide to play piano, most specialists will exhort beginning with a more customary piano over an electric one. If your kid is keen on learning how to play the piano, beginning at age 6 is the best. Number 6 is Glockenspiel. You may have seen the Glockenspiel, articulated Glock, Ench, Peel, from your grade school music classes or a kinder music class, if you were ever enrolled in one. It looks a great deal like a xylophone, just a more smaller version of it. Yet, as opposed to having wooden bars, its bars are made of metal, delivering a splendid and merry sound. The Glockenspiel is an incredible route for you to connect with your inner child and your inward performer. Number 5 is guitar. The guitar is on our list because it has adaptability, a wide price range, and the way that it very well may be accompanied by other instruments or played on its own. While the piano has been well known for ages, the ascent of rock and pop music have added to the prominence of the guitar. You can play acoustic, electric, or bass. Also similar to the piano, experts state that starting guitar at the age of 6 is best in order to figuring out how to play. The guitar actually has no simple way to learn to play. You really have to have the zeal to play it for you to learn it. However, it's one of the most respected instruments when it comes to playing musical instruments. Once you start to learn the guitar, your fingers will hurt, nothing you play will sound good, and you will realize that it will take much more effort to play as a professional, or at least things to sound as you want. However, you can make it easy with a musical note which will help to make the right moves when playing. Despite that, it's great to play it. When people talk about playing instruments, the one that usually comes to people's minds is the guitar. There is a diversity of quality economic guitars, and there are also many professional teachers and an immense amount of educational resources, both free and paid, to learn to play guitar online. If you want to learn to play guitar, just do it. But keep in mind that the start is not going to be a walk, although little by little things are going to get less heavy and you will enjoy every bit of it. Number 4 is violin. The violin comes in at 4th on our rundown. While it is played a ton in classical music, it is a significant instrument in various other genres as well. It is genuinely simple to learn, and you can buy it in various sizes, which makes this an incredible instrument for youngsters to begin with. It is suggested that one starts learning the violin at the age of 6, and specialists additionally suggest beginning with a non-electric violin. Number 3 is saxophone. Saxophones, generally connected with jazz music, come in an assortment of shapes and sizes and would be an extraordinary first instrument. The best age to begin playing is around 12. Picking the saxophone would give your child sufficient occasions to play in school, as they are required in school symphonies. Another woodwind instrument for enthusiasts that are looking for something more melodic, this is the instrument. Another instrument similar to the saxophone is the xylophone. It will help you understand concepts such as harmony and locate the musical notes on each key. When you have spent enough time, you will be able to coordinate your hands to play both the rhythm and the melody of a song. Number 2 is clarinet. Just like the flute, the clarinet also belongs to the woodwind family and is found in a few distinctive music settings. It is commonly accompanied by other instruments, yet there is a decent possibility you could seek a professional career with the clarinet. On the off chance that your child is interested in this instrument, age 10 is an ideal time to begin. The clarinet is a woodwind instrument that made it to number 2 on our most popular musical instruments. It is also a part of symphony orchestras and chamber. Clarinet actually means little trumpet and belongs to the family of woodwind instruments. Number 1 is trumpet. As the main metal instrument on our rundown, the trumpet is likewise one of the most seasoned instruments. It tends to be played in metal groups and jazz groups, in ensembles, and can be accompanied with other instruments or played solo. It's likewise cheap and simple to ship. Once more, 10 years of age is an incredible time to begin learning the trumpet. Thank you for watching our video today. Comment down below if you've got a favorite instrument that was on our list or maybe wasn't on our list. Also, if you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we post a new video for you.